Medic Mind. Motivate, mentor, maximize.
Welcome to tutorial 12, tax questions. So, building on from tutorial 11, which is on interest rates, we'll look more in detail at tax brackets or interest brackets. One thing you'll notice is that interest questions and tax questions can interchange, and the same theories can apply to both. So, when you look at tax rates, you can see that sometimes they're broken up into brackets. Let's have a look. Here, in this example, we can see the table on the right has different tax rates for different brackets. But you don't want to fall into the trap of thinking that you fit into just one tax bracket. For example, if a person is earning £12,000, they pay £10,000 for their income at 10% and £2,000 at 15%. They don't pay all of it at 15% and just fit into the second tax bracket. For example, if a person is earning £26,000, they pay £10,000 at 10%, £10,000 at 15%, and £6,000 at 25%. You might wonder why this happens, as it does sound quite odd at first, but if you think about it logically, it does make lots of sense. If we didn't have this method and you just fit into one tax bracket, someone earning £9,900 would earn more money after tax than someone earning £10,100. And therefore, having staggering tax rates helps to break up the different tax levels. So, Kate Ward has an annual income of £24,000. How much income tax to the nearest pound does she pay? For this question, first of all, you want to bear in mind that they say to the nearest pound. So therefore, don't worry about working too accurately. Also, the answer options are fairly spaced out as well. Kate Ward has an annual income of £24,000. The answer for this question is C. Now let's see how we got there. You want to break up Kate Ward's income into the different tax brackets. So she pays £10,000 at 10%, which gives you £1,000, £10,000 at 15%, which gives you £1,500, and £4,000 at 25%, which gives you £1,000. So a total income is £3,500. One important thing to note here is that as you do the calculations, 10% of 10,000 or 15% of 10,000, you should write down the values you get on your whiteboard, because it's quite likely that if you're answering 4 questions for this particular scenario, you're going to have to calculate those numbers again. Therefore, if you write them down, it will save you lots of time for future questions. Let's have a go at our second question. James pays £450 of income tax per month. To the nearest £500, what is his annual income? The answer for this question is D, 31,500. Let's walk through it step by step. So first of all, you want to identify which tax bracket he's earning money in. But looking at the question, they've given you the tax bracket because all the options A to E fit into the third tax bracket of 25%. Therefore, we know that he earns in this tax bracket. He pays £450 of income tax per month. And be very careful here, because the question says per month, but all of the data talks about tax per year. So therefore, you want to convert this into tax per year. So multiply 450 by 12 to get his income tax of £5,400 per year. So we know he's in the third tax bracket, and if you hadn't spotted that A to E all fit into the third bracket, you could have gone step by step and seen how much he would earn if he was in the first bracket, which is 1,000, how much he would pay in the second bracket, which is another 1,500, and then seeing how much he would pay in the third tax bracket, which would be 3,750, and you see that he would therefore fit in the third tax bracket. So we know he pays tax in the third tax bracket and he earns in the third tax bracket. Well, we know that he pays £1,000 in the first bracket, £1,500 in the second bracket at 15%. So therefore, you can minus 5. So you can do 5,400 minus 1,500 and minus 1,000, which means that he pays 2,900 in the third tax bracket of 25%. Remember, from the previous question, if you'd written down 1,000 and 1,500 for the 10 and 15% tax brackets, it would have saved you time for this particular question. We know that he pays £2,900 at 25%, so we can set up an algebraic formula to work out the answer. 0.25x equals 2,900, and in this scenario, x is the amount of money he earns in the third tax bracket. Therefore, x equals 2,900 divided by 0.25, so x equals 11,600. But don't stop there, because remember, we need to add this to 20,000 to get his total income of 31,600. So for this question, it was slightly difficult because you had to work backwards. An alternative method would be to convert or work out the amount of tax for each of A to E. The answer options were quite kind to you in this question because firstly, they told you which tax bracket he earned in. Secondly, if you made the mistake of not spotting the income tax per month, you wouldn't have gone to one of the answer options. And thirdly, if you've forgotten to add 20,000 in the last step, you wouldn't have got one of the answer options. So it would have been very difficult to be tricked out on this question, but other questions won't be as simple for the answer options. So make sure you don't fall for any of these tricks.
Thank you for watching this free Medic Mind tutorial. We aim to make UKCAT revision simple, visual, but most importantly, affordable. For £20 you can unlock all 150 tutorials in our online course. You can also buy our 6 expert UKCAT guides written by a teacher who scored 900 in 3 sections, or you can have all 150 video tutorials, each of the 6 UKCAT books and a full classroom course for just £35.
Medic Mind. Motivate, mentor, maximize.